It was the at first and just experience matchstick for the crew, that will competitive as Korea by the United Banner at the Winter Spartakiada in Southward Korea. The games get underway on Friday. Sweden conquered Korea 3-1 in Saturday's amiable, a proper outcome for the Korean crew that include just had a few days to boat train along upcladding recent years' 5-ranked crew in the planet. The matchstick saw 23 Southward Korean ice hockey players exceed forces in 12 players of the Polar, dressed in uniforms emblazoned in the solitary speech Korea above a map of the peninsular. The Korean crew did not stay for each the Polar or Southward Korean domestic anthems. Instead of following the Swedish hymn, the Koreans play the conventional national chant Arirang. Polar Korea will email 22 athletes to the Winter Games in Pyeongchang, via transactions achieved in Olympic officials' recent monthly. The athletes will competitive in ice hockey, ice skating and skis through 5 disciplines. Time the judgment to March in the discovery right and competitive in females ice hockey by one banner heralds a thawing weather in relations among Polar and Southward. Observers include pronounced anxiety how Pyongyang is yet making slight to scope behind its nuke ambitions. Collaborative US-South Korea war drills, that enrage Pyongyang and lift tensions on the peninsular, include been hanging for the length of the forthcoming Spartakiada as a show of nice belief, although they are potential restart next the contest. Rally person off external at first matchstick as the Korean crew produced to fight Sweden at the Sunhaek World Ice Skating Rink in Incheon, against North Korea protesters florid off in Profi Unity crowds external. On one party, up to 100 against North Korean rally denounced Polar Korean lead Kim Jong-un and embattled plans for the two Koreas to march by the United Banner. Protesters outlined the games as the Pyongyang Spartakiada, relating to the Polar Korean equity, instead of the Pyeongchang Spartakiada. It was very hard for Southward Korea to get the prospect to army the Spartakiada, told 54-year-old protester Choi Yong-suk. Or now we are not though permitted to conduct up our own banner. Instead of, we include to encourage in the United Banner. Meantime, Profi Unity rally detained up Korean Union flags and signs how told Pride Korea, along we're much stronger. I expect the collaborative ice hockey crew can be the start of world on the Korean peninsular, told 51-year-old advocate Jang Soo-kyung. The Spartakiada is an occasion house imaginary to bring together all for policy and culture beliefs.